The little girl was burning with fever when Reed realized he had exactly $11 left in his wallet. He stood in the middle of the pharmacy aisle at nearly midnight, staring at 2 boxes of medicine like the answer to his entire life depended on which one he picked. One worked faster. The other was cheaper. Behind him, his daughter whimpered softly in his arms. "Daddy, I'm cold." The words shattered something inside him. Daniel pulled her closer against his chest, trying to ignore the looks from exhausted customers passing by. His 5-year-old daughter, Sophie, rested her flushed cheek against his shoulder while he silently calculated whether he could skip dinner for 3 nights and still make rent. Again, ever since his wife died 2 years earlier, life had become a constant cycle of choosing what to lose next. Sleep, food, dignity, hope. He finally grabbed the cheaper medicine and headed toward the register, praying it would work. But when the cashier scanned it, the total still came out higher than what he had. Daniel froze. I thought it was on sale." The cashier gave him an apologetic look. "That ended yesterday." His face burned instantly. Behind him, the line grew longer. People sighed. Someone checked their watch dramatically. Daniel swallowed hard and reached for the medicine to put it back, already preparing himself for Sophie's fever getting worse through the night. Then a calm voice spoke behind him. "I'll pay for it." Daniel turned. The woman standing there looked completely out of place in the dim pharmacy. Elegant black coat, soft silver earrings, composed posture. The kind of woman who probably belonged in penthouses and charity galas, not fluorescent aisles at midnight. She stepped forward before he could protest and handed her card to the cashier. "It's fine," she said gently. Daniel's pride screamed at him to refuse, but Sophie coughed weakly against his shoulder. And pride didn't lower fevers. "Thank you," he said quietly. The woman glanced at Sophie first, not him. "She needs fluids and rest," she said softly. "And you need sleep." Something about the way she said it made him feel seen in a way he hadn't felt in years. Not judged, not pitied, seen. Outside the pharmacy, snow drifted softly onto the empty streets. Daniel adjusted Sophie in his arms, while the woman prepared to leave in the back seat of a sleek, black car waiting by the curb. Then Sophie lifted her sleepy head. "Daddy," she whispered loudly, "the pretty lady looks sad." Daniel nearly died of embarrassment, but instead of reacting angrily, the woman paused. For one brief second, something vulnerable flickered across her face. Then she smiled faintly. "Smart kid," she murmured, and the car disappeared into the night. Daniel assumed he would never see her again. He was wrong. 3 weeks later,